Welcome back everyone, let's quickly go over the major mechanics and attack in the first gate of Vykas, the new Legion Raid in Lost Ark. Just like previously in Tenten, you're given 3 sidereal skill to assist you in battle, which are Nineveh, which do damage, Wade that do staggers, and finally Inanna, which is your defensive option. You should be pretty familiar with sidereal skill at this point, so let's skip over that. Shortly after the fight begins at about 55 to 50 HP bar, the boss will split into 2 and so will your party. You and your party will either be fighting the blue boss, which is also known as human, or the purple boss, which is also known as lust. The gimmick here is that for the party that is fighting the purple boss, which is the lust boss, you want to be inside the indicator instead of avoiding indicator. For example, this purple attack on the screen, you can see that I'm currently standing in the indicator, which is the safe zone. And once again, this cone attack here, where I'm standing in the indicator, is the safe zone. At around 50 HP bar, the human boss or blue boss will teleport to the middle and the first major mechanics begin. Stand in the middle in the white circles or you'll be killed, and then finally spread to the ×3+1 corner where there will be a ball and a gate that spawn. The ball will follow you but also cycle for a couple of colors. Your goal here is to drag the ball into the gate when it is the same color as the gate. In this case of the example, this is white. The color of the ball will go from red to blue to green to white to finally black and then repeat. Make sure you don't touch the ball or collide with each other because it will consume the ball and you'll also fail the mechanics. At least 3 of you need to succeed in hard mode and 2 of you need to succeed in normal mode to prevent the upcoming wipe attack, although you could also just time stop the wipe attack in normal mode but not in hard mode. The next major mechanic happened at 35 HP bar for the human side again, where the boss will teleport to the middle and do a heavy stagger check. However, after you complete the stagger check, each player will have a color on their head, either blue or black. The 2 blue players need to go to the 4 o'clock and the 11 o'clock position, while the 2 black players need to go to the 1 o'clock and the 5 o'clock position. Carefully observe how the ground is lining up in a certain sequence, similar to phase 1 of Argos, and you have to memorize this sequence because this will indicate the order of the ball that will be flying in. The ball will then start flying in and you have to block each ball corresponding to your colors based on the previous sequence that you have memorized. You can fail a little bit, however failing too much will result in a wipe attack. Finally, following that, the boss will then do a inside safe or outside safe indicator. For example, this one is inside safe. However, this indicator is not for you, but rather it is for the purple boss side or the lust side. The purple boss or the lust boss will teleport to the middle and will cast a wipe attack, and you must stand in the corresponding safe zone that was given to you by your teammate, so make sure to communicate over to your other team. Shortly after that, at 30 HP bar, the boss will then sort around where the 2 teams will now fight the opposite boss. Don't go into the middle too quickly because the boss will do a giant AoD attack, but more importantly, remember that your indicators are now flipped. If you're previously fighting the blue or human boss, you'll be now fighting the purple or the lust boss, so be sure to now stand in the indicator instead and vice versa for the other team as well. When the human side reaches 25 HP bar, the boss will once again teleport to the middle for the next major mechanics. He'll cast 4 safe spots on the map. One of these will glow indicating the safe spawn. However, once again, this indicator is not for you or the human side team, but rather it is for the opposite team that is fighting the purple boss or the lust side. Once again, just simply communicate to the other team which one is the actual safe zone. In this case, the left one is the proper safe zone, so simply direct your purple team onto it. Finally, at 12 to 13 HP bar of the human side, he'll once again teleport to the middle and start with a major stagger check. This is the exact same stagger mechanics as you have previously seen, where you first do a stagger into the black and blue color orb, where you have to memorize the pattern and block the orb, and finally followed by the inside safe or outside safe indicator for the other party, which is the purple or lust side party. That's pretty much all the major mechanics, but we do have one final major attack to cover. The boss will teleport to the middle and start with a inside safe pattern, and this is the indicator that the major attack known as the velganos attack is coming. This ball will spawn and they will chase after the player, so be sure to lure them away into the corner of the map, as the middle of the map is going to be unsafe. And once you have made contact with the ball, a small velgano pizza pattern will begin. When you make contact with the ball, a swirl will happen that indicate if this is a clockwise or counterclockwise velganos pizza. You'll then send in the 4 pizza in the corresponding order. In this case, this is counterclockwise, and if done successfully, it will give you a shield that will prevent you from taking damage in the upcoming attack. This here is not a wipe attack though, so after the pizza, just regroup with your support who can cast shield and damage reduction so that you can survive even if you failed the mechanics. Do be aware that this attack can happen on either side of the boss. A final quick thing to call for the purple or the left side of the boss is his double ring attack, where you kind of just walk around in the indicator to avoid the thing that I'm falling to the sky. Quite easy to dodge once you know it's coming. And that's pretty much Vykas Gate 1. As always, there are attacks that were not covered in this video, but as a rule of thumb, as always, red indicator is bad, but purple indicator is good ? The main difficulty of Vykas Gate 1 is the execution, to just go out there and practice. With that being said, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as follow me on Twitch as I do stream Lostark over there as well, and I'll see you all next time.